Welcome everyone, it's Vapor Strigomar. It's time for some more Elder Scrolls Online. Last time we did some Crypt of Hearts and some exploring. Get in there. Anyway, going to check Transitus. Get he's got the scroll. Progressing towards Nemod. That. Well, we're gonna do the unrefusable event thingy on my other account just so that it can benefit at least from that. Help out the scroll people. And make sure to scroll. Imperial camp. Get out of here. Cue for a battleground while we do this. Let's discover this dolmen, shall we? Okay, get over there. Chaos Ball, the fire drakes. Instead of the pit demons, it's the fire drakes. Took over an older alien district. Is the Arcane University. Though the worm cult has taken over, it's still badly damaged by Molite Ball's attack during the plane meld. Yup. Whoa, okay, they started straight up. Alright.
They took the ball.
Alright, this is definitely spicy straight out of the gate. Definitely.
Fetch that ball back.
Back up. Fire on him. Where's the other people?
There we go. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Hello.
How are you doing?
Pretty good. How are you guys?
So far, so good. Oh my gosh, so I figured out a very strange thing about leveling companions at these world events. So I went to the Reach
You tell.
a lot of ads, right? I didn't get a single piece of experience. And I think it was because, like, I tested it a bunch of times.
Where?
Turns out, I guess there was like 70 freaking people. So I think what had happened was if there's too many, it's almost like a fishing pool. If there's too many people, after a certain point, you don't, unless you your top damage, you don't get anything. and then it transfers over to your companion team.
Well, it might be like dolmens because that's why people group when they do dolmens in Alakir, because then you get credit for everybody for all the mobs that your group members hit. Because if you do it by yourself, you can't hit enough mobs to get the XP.
That makes sense. Okay, that makes sense.
So maybe it's similar like that,
So-
but it's interesting that vents are different. Maybe it's
Yeah.
because there's fewer people, and you get to hit more things.
That is what I was wondering. I'm really curious. So I went to Somerset and I found out that I was getting more experience on because there's less people here on the
Petrified dark
geysers.
talent.
I would prefer to go to I'd prefer to go to the vents because I was actually getting the most there, but my alt does not have the
Such
DLC.
stabby.
Oh,
On Squid, yeah. So I don't have so I'm just doing Somerset, but so far what I've learned is when it was just me, I was getting more experience than I was in the Reach, which was nice. But when one other person showed up, I got even more experience, which is weird, but I realized it's because more ads spawn. So when more people show up to this geyser, more ads will spawn, which is interesting. So it's kind of like a fishing hole. Like 1 or 2 people is great, and if you get too many, it gets bad.
yeah, it's like diminishing returns kind of thing.
Right, it's really interesting.
Yeah, I know that in Alakir, like when people are doing the dolmens, you cannot, because the stuff, it looks like you're hitting stuff, but really the stuff that oftentimes is dying before your hit actually registers.
Right.
And so the only way to hit enough mobs with that is to use AoEs and be in a group, because when you're in a group, that's why you get so much more XP in a group, because you know you're getting credit for every mob that gets hit instead of just the ones you hit.
Yeah, that makes sense. Hey, you have the DLC. Would you like to do local events?
I can, but I need to double check to make sure I got tickets on all 3 accounts first. But yeah, after that, yeah, I'm totally down. I just didn't get on earlier, so I need to make sure that I actually... I'm pretty sure I got tickets before I logged off. I'm almost positive I did, but I just want to be sure because I was getting kind of tired, so I want to make sure that I actually did it. Instead of thinking, oh, I'll do this one tomorrow, you know.
Right.
So I will double check. And then yeah, I'm down. Events or whatever.
Yay.
Because I need boxes. I just need to figure out which character has any inventory space left.
God, I know. The inventory's been killing me during this point.
But really though, you know, I try to remind myself that it's not my inventory that's the problem, it's my greed, because if I wasn't,
It's funny.
I'm being buried by my own greed, you know? It's not, you know, it's not the lack of inventory is the problem, it's because I'm going after too much shit.
Slice them. Whacking out. Slicing out.
Wayne, do you want to do events though, or do you want to... Oh, well, never mind. I don't know what I'm
This
thinking.
is where
I was thinking that
getting-
you could do stuff on both accounts, but I'm like, you can't really play both accounts at, you know, at a world boss.
Oh my god, that'd be so great.
I was thinking kind of like the,
Fetch that ball!
Oblivion, not, what are they called? The Toll of Immolation, I can't remember.
Right, yeah.
I was thinking it was like that, where we, oh, let's just log both accounts in and go, you know, but, yeah. Can't really do that.
So
These
I
world bosses.
actually splurged big time, which I don't normally do for companion stuff. And Isabel now officially has purple gear for all prolific.
Wow.
I figured it's right now the prices are actually off kilter because everyone's hitting it, so it's probably never going to be cheaper than this. So I figure, might as well do it. So I got
Yeah,
her
maybe I should do that.
Yeah, because I got a full set for her, including jewelry, for 500k. Normally,
really?
one ring would be 500k of purple. You know what I mean? So,
Right.
Yeah, maybe I
it's
should grab
actually
some
not
too.
bad. Yeah, that's what I've been
Pit
thinking.
Does the
demons.
jewelry come in prolific also?
Oh, I
Yep,
got the level 40.
everything.
Let's
So
go.
Wow.
100% of her stuff is prolific now. It's actually a decent buff. I'm kind of surprised. It's 24% more Ultra which actually is walking around Ultra you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'm like, all right, that's actually pretty good. So yeah, it's funny. She doesn't even have her ult yet, and I'm already like trying to micromanage how much ult she can regen. But yeah, I just figured out if I didn't get it now during the event, it probably would be too expensive.
Yeah, I should do that too, but I just can't decide. Like, I guess I should put her in light armor, but I'm like, should I put her in heavy?
So I am so glad actually that you talked to me about the armor situation, because I was just gonna get her all light, and I didn't realize this. Well, one, I didn't realize that each piece of heavy armor, regardless what it is the same amount of resistance. I had no
I didn't
idea.
realize that until I started looking it up for you.
Yeah, I was
And
like,
I was like, oh.
Nasty one.
so I actually did.
Head.
Gave her 5 pieces of light, so she can still get the passive to reset her cooldowns. Because my plan is I'm gonna get the Mages Guild move once she's level 10 mages. Get that move, and so if she hits that move and then hits her cooldown, she'll get more regen a second time. Like, you know what I mean? Or hits her cooldown subtractor, whatever that move is, off the light armor. So my plan is just to get her to regen as fast as humanly possible. The other nice thing is the 5 pieces of light. The passive is more healing, which is helpful for the group and for her, which doesn't hurt. But now that I know that the difference is so stark with the resistance
Sure.
between light armor, I decided to get her 2 pieces of heavy. So I just went based off of whatever was cheapest for each item. So now she has
Yeah, but
heavy pants and belt, and everything else is light. So she's very strong from the waist down. Yeah, that's actually pretty perfect.
I thought about that, but then I was thinking, well, what if I decide I want to put her in all heavy, and then I don't have all the heavy pieces? And I was like, well, maybe I should just buy medium, heavy, and light.
Yeah, oh my
I'm like so
God.
indecisive.
Yeah, it wouldn't
I
be
have
bad.
decision-making problems.
Give her a set of heavy and a set of light. I feel like medium is sort of worthless for what she does, but at least that way, if you got a set of medium and light, then you could like if she was dying too much, you throw her in the medium, and if she's not dying, you could put her in the other one.
Yeah. And maybe I'll just go buy all of the oh, I have a word problem today. What's the trait?
Prolific.
Prolific. Maybe I'll just go buy all the prolific.
Yeah, seriously. I'm actually pretty excited about this. This is a fun project.
Only thing is I won't have her. No, that's okay. I don't really need to. I can level the companion later. I mean, I'd like to have her, but the thing is I only have her on that one account. So
Yeah.
even that character's inventory is like full now anyway, so. Right now I'm just checking to make sure that I got my tickets on all the accounts, and after that I can do whatever.
Yay.
alright. Yes, he wants to know the thrilling, horrible, diabolical scheme.
I guess I really only need to log one account in at a time since I'm gonna be hanging out with you. I don't really need another
Yay.
account logged in.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're right. This is probably the cheapest the companion gear will ever be.
Yeah. I'm holding on to the stuff that I don't want to put on my companions to sell later when the prices go back up for the purple.
Yeah.
I'm just